Hello everybody, this is Henry Becker, Director of Research with Lighthouse Wealth Management. And in this quick video, I'm going to depart from talking about economics or investments and talk about something that we have to deal with our entire adult life, and that is credit score or FICO. So to do this, we're going to jump over and get onto my computer screen, and we're going to talk a little bit about the components that go into calculating your credit score or your FICO score. And welcome to my desktop. I have a small Excel spreadsheet here with a little chart and some items regarding the pieces or components that go into making up your credit score or your FICO score. So first thing we'll notice is the biggest piece, payment history, is 35%. And one of the primary components inside there is the months since the most derogatory public record, meaning if you missed a payment on a credit card 6 years ago, that's probably not going to show up so much, but if it's in your more recent history, that will drag down your score. And then also this is where if you had a bankruptcy or a settle for less than an amount type thing, that is where those kind of things show up. So those show up in the biggest piece of credit history. That's why you don't want to have bankruptcies or bad payments or non-payments showing up on credit reports. Second largest piece is amount owed at 30%. And this is where the average balance on your revolving credit cards. Obviously, the lower the amount you owe, the better. There are some people that believe that if you have a small amount, maintain a small amount on a revolving credit card, it boosts slightly this area. I've never seen real evidence of that anywhere. And again, keep in mind that it's very difficult, quite frankly impossible, to find what the secret sauce in terms of the exact formula for your credit report or your FICO score. The creators of it keep it very close to the vest, and you won't find it anywhere on the internet, but there are some hints when you walk through calculating FICO score. There are some hints in the questions that they ask. You can get a sense of what they're driving at. Third item, third largest, is length of history. Not much you can do about that if you're really young, but obviously the older you are and the more established your credit history, the better. Then we have two items, new credit and types of credit used. New credit, basically the number of credit inquiries in the last 6 months. Credit inquiry being you applied for new credit somewhere, whether it's credit card, car, mortgage. As well, insurance companies will be in there once in a while. If you're applying for new insurance of almost any kind, they're going to pull a credit report and look at that. And the item to consider that doesn't come into play here is when you pull your credit report to review it, meaning you go get one of your free credit reports from one of the big three credit companies, or credit reporting agencies. So when you go pull those free reports, that's not counting against you, but a hard request, meaning from a bank or insurance company, those count as inquiries. So if you know you're going to be buying a new house or car in the next 6 months, try to limit those inquiries. And then types of credit used, just having a mix of credit types, whether it's a mortgage, car payment, credit cards, those kinds of things. It's good to have a bit of a mix. And then lastly, we have a few tips. You want to check your report periodically. You want to be sure to have stale or wrong information fixed, and then you want to limit inquiries leading up to major purchases. In terms of having stale or wrong information, I mean, I know when I was younger, since I'm a junior, a lot of my dad's credit showed up on mine. I mean, there were things older than showing up from before I was even born, like electric bills and those types of things. So be sure to check your reports thoroughly and have stale or wrong information removed. And there you have it. That's credit score or FICO score broken down by category and a few tips. As always, if you have any questions, issues, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to us. Thanks.